opposite of why you make a trust. You make a trust for privacy reasons too.
Privacy, yep, and asset protection. And people don't know that living trusts are not asset protection. That's estate planning. And they don't tell us that nuance, but it matters. Trusts are the #1 tool that you can use to operate your business and pass down your wealth seamlessly and avoid probate, dude, the death tax when you die. But your CPA is not going to tell you about it, your bank's not going to tell you about it, and your lawyers typically are not going to tell you about it because it doesn't make sense for them because they can't get any money out of you. I had another client, dude, and I'm talking a mile a minute, but this shit's important. He was a real estate broker and owned 3 rentals, right? He wanted to get into ownership. So one of his renters, he had to keep the deposit. They had a phone. He called him, told him, and the renter was, oh yeah, man, it's cool. Yeah, you had to clean it or whatever. So it was all good. He said a month later, a law firm called him and began litigation on him because they bought his tenants' litigation rights. People don't know that these problems exist. This law firm, and there's law firms around the country that do this, that buy debt, that buy litigation rights. So they looked up the property on public record. They saw it was low-hanging fruit. Sean Mike Kelly owns that property. It's in his name. There's $100,000 in equity. Oh, look, he owns 2 more properties. Okay, we're gonna buy that tenant's litigation rights, sue him, get a little bit of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the tenant fell.
No, the tenant didn't even fall. He kept his deposit, and the tenant was like, okay, keep it. And the law firm reached out to the tenant. Hey, we see you had a rental agreement with X. Do you have any problems with him? Well, yeah, he kept my deposit. Okay, we'll buy your litigation rights for 25% of that.
Wow.
Yep. And so I wasn't getting anything if I'm the tenant. So yeah, here, sure.
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah, let me get, $300, $400. Well, that ended up costing my client, he's now my client, $10,000.
Jeez.
Right.
That's the whole profit for the year on that property, probably.
Exactly. That's what I said, dude. Like, he's probably negative equity on that thing because of it. So if you own a house, it should be in a land trust. That would have happened. 2 things would have took place. That law firm would have looked up that address and seen that a trust owned it. If you came to us, it would have been the trustee's initials. And they're like, oh shit, there's nothing here for us. We don't know who owns it. We're not gonna spend the time, effort, energy, or money to find out because it's not the cost benefit analysis doesn't work for them. So they move on. Or if the tenant would have went to them, they would have said, okay, hey, hold on in the waiting room. We're gonna do a little research and we'll come back and talk to you. They go look up the ownership and they see that a trust owns it. They're gonna come back out there and either tell him they're not gonna take his case because he doesn't have one, or if they do, they're gonna need a $10,000 retainer because a trust owns it. Now, what tenant has 10 Gs?
No one.
Right.
Not at that level, at least.
Yeah.